Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, we're good. Alright, annual session or matchup top lane with Shen versus. Now, this is a matchup with a Shen.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Shen loses innately due to the fact that
A summoner
Vladimir
has
has the ability
disconnected.
to but a good Shen all in of Vladimir because Vladimir lacks ability, and by taunting Vladimir, guarantee that you so one of the things that Dyrus used to do when
Minions have spawned.
Vladimir was he would start off with
A summoner has reconnected.
potion of fortitude or elixir of fortitude, which doesn't exist anymore. But he would also go elixir of fortitude, and he would run a different set of masteries just to tank Vladimir's magic damage. Plus some armor to minion aggro. He's going to knows that he's going to be tracking minion aggro. He even has a video online on how to do it. Basically, you start off on level 1 and you just activate your elixir of fortitude. Vladimir doesn't have very much statistics at level 1, so by all-inning them, you want Vladimir to rely on auto attack. And relying on auto attacks isn't much Vladimir because his auto attacks are so weak in the early. Now, one thing that you can do as an alternative is if you're not confident in laning against Vladimir, since it's really easy to abuse right now because I'm using the replay from is up here. Basically what you do instead is you ask for a call for double kill. And calling for double kill is that you get to level 2 safely and then the thing with Shen top lane and in the support lane is that when Shen goes in the top lane ulti, he releases all lane that he originally had inside the top lane. So that's why a good Shen should naturally just use the lane and afterwards ulti or stabilize the lane leave to safety down on. When you leave your lane or help you a person like Vladimir who has a large amount of weight here as they keep pressing forward will be able to pressure your tower. Basically and unless you secure an objective, trades aren't usually worth it. Unless your AD carries like we're gonna go backwards because I was talking about playing now the first thing is that obviously that like you already the Vladimir's already had a disadvantage, been experiencing problems, and Shen tries to abuse that, but here's the thing. First thing foremost is try not to taunt direct power, because your gap closer, it costs significantly high amount of energy. You only have 200 energy and it costs 100 to use it. By using it forward, you have to either it's an all-in tool, and if you're not gonna all in, don't do it because it's a waste of energy. 100 energy for like a taunt that you do in the middle of the war when you're running away and you can escape a big gap, or using it to engage with your jungler, because that's okay. Because then at least then you'll have a jungler to follow up target over, and that way you can't really get pressured by the tower under it. Because if you taunt, you're gonna take less damage, but you lose a lot of your ability to do anything else. Throw a taunt. Because if you miss your really thin taunt, take your on it a long time ago. I should now probably use it. But if you miss the taunt, then you're out of luck. All-inning Vladimir requires you to taunt, yes, and afterwards you have more than you gotta proceed with using your combo, otherwise he's going to be able to kite you. So don't taunt like that, especially under tower, because there's no reason to do under tower. He's already got the amount of defense he has. Vladimir can't last it very well under tower. he's already missing CS and he's still at 0. So knowing that he can't last putting him under tower by taunting him is just a waste of energy. Instead, you already added around punish for it by taking tower down. More focused on the Vladimir dynamic last game. Oh. Right now, if he's already this far ahead, then what he can. Have you noticed that Kha'Zix just killed or was killed by so that ward down there that you there's nobody that's going to be your lane at that particular time. Instead, what you can do is just keep the lane by shoving the creep tower. And Vladimir is almost the last thing. Champions like Shen, you don't really struggle last hitting the tower. Now the issue here is that the player is great. He made a terrible trade earlier by going under. Basically saying I made a bad trade, I lost 35 gold out of it. And I say 35 gold, buying a board, you have to do it's gonna have to end up buying that board. And in doing so, 35 gold. In reality, if you take that trade down at the tower, you would have just saved 3 gold. See, now that Kha'Zix reappeared, back up. Doesn't matter. Yes, taunting. Actually, the other close back. You didn't need to ward either because we're going to back up. And there's no way that they were going to do this because you're pretty durable. You have flash and you have a shield. Why would you shield there? That was relax. When trading, run, shield, Q, auto, especially with your feel free to last hit with your Q too, Thank you. When he hits 6, he has 2 options. You should shove the lane, then back, then look to see if he can TP anywhere, then walk the lane and still look to the lane anywhere. Otherwise, just walk straight to the lane and continue for sure. Okay, but it looks like he's actually doing some work. Now, I'll have to go over why he chose the targeted I'll look back up at top. Here's the issue. Here's what's good about this matchup. So Vladimir has no actual way of pressuring you, like hard CCing you in order to stop your Shen ulti. So the best course of actions is to actually, you can ult in his face, but you'll take damage if Vladimir comes in. He'll probably ult you and release his full combo. So what you want to do is 5 to 6. If he gets out of vision, the time to get out of here is that he chooses to. So there is no Vayne here. There is nobody there. Like there's only a very low mana, Fiona. Volibear. My end slowed down. So what is wrong with Volibear? Well, Volibear is at 600 HP, so therefore there's no need to pressure. The shield is used better as a lifesaver, not more of a. It's better for a secret initiative. Right now, this is kind of forced. This is too bushy. Lose flash is really bad. And you're still trying to force the mistake to happen. You're up in the front line with barely any energy, no taunt, and you're forcing Volibear to overstay his welcome. You don't burn any of their summoners. Like, they're not afraid to do anything. He's not even gonna exhaust you because there's no risk involved. That was already a mistake in itself. Because what you chose to do was teleport down to a non-gank potential. Like, you have to think to yourself, would Volibear have been okay if I wasn't there? And the answer is yeah, he would have been okay. He has his passive still ready. He has a massive amount of regen coming in towards him. He has a Leona behind him. Analyst Leona, but that's still numbers, so it's 200 speed. And simultaneously, he's pretty durable himself. I mean, he's got Ranger's Trailblazer. Okay, that's not that bad, but pretty durable. So, like, he's pretty strong. So, what was the purpose of this guy? Oh, and now you got a blue team. Boy, also, he teleported back to the lane rather than walk into the lane. See, this is what I mean by repeating all of this. By using your ultimate down bottom, which means that, and you have TP in your possession. So that means that when you go down bottom, then back up top, you lost all the ways to project them, to appear down at bot lane or any other lane in a significant way, shape, or form once again. He came up to teleport to lane. Let's see what he actually gained from teleporting back to lane. Like, literally, this is probably one of the worst decisions. But find out exactly what he earned. What is so okay, so let's see. Okay. Damn, you took 50 damage on your tower. Oh my god, more than 50 damage. Damn. You got congratulations, you cleared absolutely nothing. You didn't clear a single CS up at top lane. Now you get this wave that was frozen up at mid lane, or up in the middle of the lane anyway. Hello? It's like one of the most worthless things. Trade global pressure with just the threat of having teleport to get no CS, like, and that was pressure under the tower. Like, if there was a giant creeper that arc, because when you're blue side, you can arc a wave, which is really good if you're Vladimir. Arc a wave and you pressure under tower. None of that wasn't existent though. Here, now you sacrifice 2 of your global teleports, a 4-minute spell, and right? No, a 3-minute global shield. And a 4-minute teleport for no CS. Like, you sacrifice that much lane pressure. Now, if this Vladimir didn't DC, was actually good at the game, he could have just probably pressured the tower even further. Probably arc CS so that you lose CS at the same time, but by the time you teleport, you might not be able to last it all. He didn't get a single CS, but his teleport was useless. Instead, it costs his team some pressure. Like, somebody died on his team. Luckily, he's gonna win without actually doing anything, because Send Me wins. But you could have done so much better. What's even worse is that by coming back, he didn't finish a single ward. It's good. And this guy has a tendency to spam his E as a form of initiation. Like, if you're gonna do that, at least, like, you have to all in the guy. So instead, you don't have to hunt, you can just walk up to auto and definitely have you walk away or you take the trade. It's fine, but the thing is, you got a large opportunity. Like, Vladimir doesn't need to back up. He wins the trades no matter what happens at the point in the stage. And he can fight, he still wins it harder. It's Shen forcing trades under. Well, he doesn't have any armor right now, so there's way absorb all the aggro. Wait, we're in the fight right now. Well, the best course of action is to not draw. Wait, 3-0. Okay, so his ult's up. See how he uses it. There's nothing. Vladimir has taking aggro, back up to the because if you let the minions do that to you, you're kind of like freezing it under this section of the tower. You don't want to freeze it there because freeze it there with the Vladimir active. And since spells under aggro, you can't really. If you try attack. Like what's if Volibear just first, seed it on because with Volibear you have your chances of landing the wing is so much easier than land a target. Now when you target, they're in mid-air, so they're kind of frozen for that little duration. What you can do is immediately after the taunt, then you walk into place. Actually, when you get ganked,
shut down.
Try to first. In this case, you have a Volibear, so like normally you taunt first if like let's say Elise. Elise is a champion that you need to. Taunt has a wider. Doesn't have very long cooldown. And because it's a manalist and you're putting yourself in the front line, you guarantee that. In a little solo queue replay with the guy Shen, this is clearly demonstrated by their top player. I believe his name is Solo. Basically, or IGN is seen as Solo. Basically, what he did was wanted to target. And then Rush was able to land his Q like 100%. Like you can't miss it if the guy's frozen, right? So he just like, okay, taunt him, and I can kill him. Q's in, and he finishes off the guy. Now, happens. I'm gonna backspace it. I'm gonna pause about this. Okay, Biz is panelist. Biz has relatively a little bit over. A lot of HP. No, pretty stupid again. See what happens. Okay, just jump on my collars. Burst, or QW burst, and another Q burst would probably put him at a pretty low amount of HP. Probably pop a potion. Probably not going to save him, but you know, every bit counts. Maybe cause excess to commit a bit further. He's no longer isolated. Makes him hard to do. Comes out. But, I mean, it's not too big of a deal. It's like there is a chance that Kha'Zix could have kept going, committing. I like how this like idiot just like you can't see that like the control of it has comes in. It's like shit, dude. Come on, look at the fucking map. You see the fucking twirls and shit. Like Shen. Imagine like you could just like hey, Shen's like is gonna disappear. Oh, careful. This thing. He just ulted. Like, come on, dude. Like I said, when you leave lane at Shen, at the top lane, you sacrifice a lot to down as Shen because you're innately just if your jungler's up there, then that means you reveal where the jungler is. Top down at bottom, jungler's up top. That means their jungler. You're down at bot lane. It's a 3v2 with top.
Shut down.
Okay? Not really any damage. Two other carry champions, and then no jungler. So all the pressure is relieved, and the enemy top laner is like Vladimir, though you can't really stop the See, what Vladimir can do is use his Tides of Blood. And Tides of Blood, like you see how that all those minions is going down, they just die instantly. Now if he had Will's minions, he guarantees he almost like his trade pressure. It's like he will start winning trades once he gets that item. Why? Because every time he's during a taunt or a taunt or whatever, like during that time he got he gets to heal a shit ton. He sacrifices a bit of HP. Then he clears with frigate skills, and then the innate healing from Q plus the spell vamp heal. So he gets up to get the point. Black heal is just like much for the opponent to handle. Like when I say sustain throughout, like you have to be able to heal as Vladimir's healing in order to win the game. Like, you as Shen have to be able to heal as much as he's healing, or deal more damage than he take much damage at the same time. So if you heal 100 and you heal, if you heal 200 and you heal 150, basically grand total is you don't take damage. Whereas if you take 100 damage, give it, you've taken 20 damage. So you wanna be able to heal, you wanna be able to hurt him more than you do hurt him.
Red team has slain the dragon.
You did it right. You take the 50 and you feel free, you've done it, like, you know, you've done something wrong. So in terms of mathematics, you kind of have to like eyeball it, because you know you can't really calculate. Oh, I'm only gonna deal this exact amount of damage. You just have to feel that if you less in terms of like eyeball percentage, you kind of win the trade. The thing with this player is that he tends to overstay a lot, which, you know, like by this time, you know, he already has Spirit Visage with teleport. He can teleport back to lane. But what's the problem is that, you know, Vladimir is just gonna keep pushing. Vladimir, like, Shen has to make an option. If he leaves him now, he's gonna be. This is why home guard, you know, home guarding back to lane is also a great option. To buy home guard, Merc Tread, just walk the lane. Merc Tread's home guard is not a bad idea. Not only is you teleport back to lane, and or you go back to base and to teleport down to bot lane, you have home guard, or you hold down to bot lane. You have such huge initiation pools, so you don't get caught, etc. It's huge. Home guard teleport. That works. Banshee's Veil rather than now. See, like I said, when you're talking about sustainability and healing factors, you want the Spirit Visage. The reason why is the reason why is, first of all, you have so much more Spirit Visage to use Banshee's Veil that early. The thing you get from Banshee's Veil is this block. So basically, you can block one Q. But if you chose Spirit Visage, you get 20% increased healing, which is perfect. That's 5 points. You get second, you get cooldown reductions, therefore you're able to cast more ults, more Qs, more Ws, more Es. So cooldown reduction is a nice thing. You get mana regeneration, and you get some increased health regeneration. So overall, Spirit Visage is a better buy on Shen if you're facing up someone like Vladimir. Banshee's Veil only blocks one spell. It's like not really that significant. Like honestly, that's really not that significant compared to Spirit Visage. Blocking one spell versus increased healing and cooldown. Cooldown reduction means more shield, so you can cast more shields at. I see why that's a shield, to be honest, a shield sooner would have been more appropriate. Because then at least, because she's already committed to running away, not running the favor around. That's the thing. So if they turn around, what happened was, he shields assuming people are gonna die, not assuming that they're gonna turn it around. Because when Leona gets caught, she has to run away, and then he shields at the last possible second, assuming that the other team died. But in all reasonable situations, you're not gonna commit to a dive like that. And if they do choose to dive, then yeah, you do. But a sooner Leona can at least turn around with the play and all in with the Now here's the problem right here with overstaying. And the right option would be to, I mean, for fuck's sake, that they're actually gonna walk out of that. No, not that, unless they are actually. Walks here, buys boots, buys heavy, Merc Treads. The reason why Merc Treads would be a better option is this guy's got a stun, got slow, this guy's got a little snare. Those things are pretty detrimental. You know? So putting them on is nice. Now, good thing thing about Ninja's heavy is block his autos, block his autos, and block his autos. So in the long run, it's great, but Manduits could also do the same job. He didn't kill them. Ollie comes up. Almost too early. Dude, come on. Like stand still, you might take an auto and then not die or nothing. Here's the thing with this flash taunting is like so slow. And you know, you do have a chance to miss. So the better option is just taunt and then flash on top of it. Because like you just press F on top of it. It's harder to dodge as well. Vladimir is right there and just stand still, literally. Better off. You're gonna flash. You can flash. But it looks nice. Second one back to the X W.
Team's turret. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
He'd already be walking back. No, his own lane. Not down. Dude, Shen. Hold down. Right now, look at keep your eyes on this. I just walk. You have to constantly apply global pressure. That's the whole point of using his ult. Early, like you have spells you can use, but you're not going to use them correctly. Like the whole point of having teleport is not just to have to teleport, but to actually teleport down the bot lane. Like, literally here, you kind of just relieve all pressure. If Vladimir just decides I'm going to shove right now, and Shen's like, I'm still here, I'm still frustrated. Like, you'll have to teleport back up. Okay? Please shield the look at dying. There, just sacrifice. Could have ended up with 0 casualties. Like, this guy doesn't need fucking shielding. Like, for God's sake, like, okay, so a full tank needs a shield compared to a squishy 80 carry. Not just any 80 carry, but Vayne, a hyper carry. You can skill through the lane game, but, you know, you build damage on her, you build height on her, but, you know, damage and height aren't every concern to them. You hope you can survive it. Early on in the game, Banshee's fail, nothing. He's just played to the root, adding shift / manifest / last for Bloodthirster. He needs her damage and speed. And you expect her to be able to endure all the damage that you guys fuck's sake. Yasuo, once he knocks her up, just goes all in on her and ignites her, and she's fucked unless you shield her. You choose to shield a target that isn't even considered focused. Like, not a lot of people are gonna focus Volibear, and instead they're just gonna focus like Vayne, you know, because she's squishy. But instead you choose to shield the Volibear, who's 5-1 with the Spirit and Visage, who increases his own healing. Like, you're actually like, your decision making to shield a wrong target can cost you a team fight. But, and even if you die, they must have burned a shit ton of like resources, ultis, summoner spells, regular spells, critical spells, skill shots, everything just to kill him. You still have the audacity to shield someone like that rather than shield a squishy Vayne who, if you just, you know, give her time and give her sustainability, can deal a massive amount of damage. Like, Jinx is a fucking mega hyper carry, and that's like choosing to shield Braum when he's not even fucking gonna die, or Vladimir when he's just Wing in. He has 4 for fuck's sake, and Zanya's too. Zanya's out of all the damage, he's like, sup, easy. then get up, then pull. Dodges and pull. 4.5 seconds of invulnerability. And you still fucking shield him. Like, what the hell? You can't do that. On top of that, this guy's taunts are just insane. Just taunts grass. What is this? What's the fucking point of that? Like, the better option is just walking down for other people to come in and throw their skill shot. Or lock them in place. Taunting them doesn't make them move anywhere. It blocks them in place. Temporary stun. The only issue is now we get it wrong. What? You also have to know that taunt is aggro on you. So if they're on instead of focusing on going what the fuck? Tanking power aggro. Rather than hit to my full base HP. Because if he W'd it, they would have killed the tower like 4 seconds sooner. Gives them time to call, hit their items, rotate to the next lane, aka mid. Right now, top and bottom are called the side lanes. They're pushed. And when side lanes are pushed, you can assert much more pressure and send resources to relieve the pressure. So by sending one to top, one to bottom, you relieve. That means that there's only 3 players remaining, and where can they go? Last option. Otherwise, they go out top and bottom and waste time. You can see Shen objective right there. If they recalled Suitor and plan better, of course. Right? Wouldn't be secured, but there is a chance that they could have done it if they swept it. When I say prepare for it, that means they ward around to make sure that nobody's there. And if you want to assert Baron, then you gotta get a little bit drunk. That's one of the better players that can go with the deep ward because he's really durable and like just punts out. Inside the bottom or top half of the jungle without any people from the enemy player. Eyes on bot lane. Shield 80 carry. Like, holy fuck, did you just actually do that? You gotta just block him. Okay, shield is. No? No? Alright. Is there anything else you're not willing to do? Like, okay, let me see. Okay, wait. Let's see how much damage he got on it. Let me see how much pressure he inserted on the tower. Let's see how he pushes the lane. Okay, a Q, that's fine. There's no minions there to about how guy. Okay, so he's gonna attack the tower, but he's not gonna attack the minions. Why? You know that, like, look at all these minions. Okay, they're not attacking the tower. They're attacking the other minions. If we kill them, they'll attack the minions. They'll attack the tower. Hello? You want that so then like, you know, you can get the tower more effectively, faster. Really? So you sacrifice a mid and an 80 carry. You could have saved either one in order to deal 650 damage to the tower. Congratulations, moron. Right. So idiot. God. Oh. See, like, this doesn't die. There's 4 people on it, but look how much damage they have. They're tower damage in your turret just to kill him. This is why you don't need to shield him. He's still alive. Look at this bait. Look, he's back to killing him. And she gets exhausted. Boy, you know, a Shen shield would also be really fucking significant right here now, too. It's not that you don't even know how to play Shen. Like, just Christ, your knowledge of your just awareness is just disgusting. Okay, that was a big sick dodge. Like, yeah, straight up. That's a mechanical reaction. That's not it. Double forward. Got him. Oh. Good. She probably just like, what the fuck? But she got ran into it. Great. Did he use it during? Word up. He was being cased. Did he use it during ran into it? Yes, he did. Okay. Yeah, you gotta use randoms as a for duration. That's fine. Swear to God. Also, Banshee's Veil does not help here. Like, you block one spell, that's great, but Spirit Mist, you know, grants some more healing. It's just the fact that you have sooner cooldowns. Like, you probably taunt twice. Dash away sooner. And the thing with replay VODs is that I'm looking at it from Shen's view, but if I had a point of view VOD, like the ones I have in my actual coaching session, it's much more efficient because what I do is I can see how they're looking at the map. Like, you can clearly see that guy didn't even use like any of the F keys to scout who's down low, or just grab his, like what I'm doing now, grab his map and just scout like low. Like, you could also look down here to see if they're low or not, and then quickly tap their icon and see if they're fucking low or not. Just drop the shield on and see what's happening. Oh shit, it's time for me to shield. Why isn't he pushing the lane? Okay, so here's the thing with Shen. Push your W because your feet comes up. So your feet. Every time you cast a phase, your feet run out to push back and up sooner. Which means that the sooner it comes up, the more you can use it, and it does bonus damage, and therefore it's faster. So you're queuing for W. Oh my god, is he gonna shield the fuck? Oh, okay, he chose the right target. What the fuck? Matter. 101. You know that with Flash? You know, this, I don't know, because it's hard to pull off. It actually takes a lot more mechanical knowledge, because you miss the timing, you fuck up. You kind of waste it, but taunt, and you taunt one person, then you flash forward and taunt more. They call it the P-taunt. They did it during the game with, I think, an Azubu game, where this guy taunted 4 people by taunting 2, then flashing to taunt 2 others, to guarantee that he lands all 4, then they get locked down and the team, level 1 invade. And I was like, oh my god, that literally was one of the best taunts in the entire universe. Like fuck. You can, there are a lot better taunts, there are just as many taunts like that, but to pull off a level 1 invade and taunt with, well, that's a lot of shit. And so, he can taunt, then flash forward, though he doesn't have flash right now, probably but can taunt and flash forward to guarantee that he locks more than just Volibear. Or not Volibear, prop. Down. Now if you have flash there, you can taunt, taunt. If you're gonna tower dive, take a few more shots with your tower. Because then, you're durable enough. You're taking all of it, then it's not you, then it's not on them. So it's kind of like Dyrus smoke. If they're on me, then they're not on you. And if they're burning everything on you, they're not burning everything on you. Or you have all your damage. Then he's not taking any kills. He's playing it right. It's solid that you're actually able to stabilize and not take a kill. You don't need to be with them in dive. Back to the top. All walk to the top. Get up there and push that lane out so that the side lanes don't get free. The Vladimir just push it down. That out. What up there? Ah, damn it, no. Here's the thing, he's not split pushing. If he has Sunfire Cape, he should be split pushing. Or if he's choosing to do it, he should already be establishing split pushing pressure. What I mean by that is, without Sunfire, pre-Sunfire, he has not split pushed properly at all. When he gets Sunfire, the only reason the only way he's going to be using it in combat. He's not pushing. Not pushing at all. When I said yes to his chain vest purchase, I was assuming he was gonna get Thorn Mail. Against Jinx, who constantly fucking scales as the game goes on, best item. It's actually pretty critical. If you taunt Kha'Zix, Yasuo, and Jinx, they'll all start attacking you. Not only will they take damage from the initial taunt, and you take a little bit less damage because when you taunt someone you take less damage, but you reflect 30% of their damage dealt back as magic damage. So it's very significant. But it applies to whoever you taunt. So if you taunt a Vladimir, he auto attacks, he'll take some extra damage wall. It's not very meaningful, but it exists. Yeah, they both attack. No, here's the thing. Wait, I want to see exactly how this happened. Pause. Shen on red side. Okay, so what he's doing is he's walking down mid lane, right? Click, click, click. Look at other lanes. Look at your AD carry. Look at mid. Look at your AD carry. Look at mid. Okay? It's fine, right? If you're walking mid, you actually have to manually control yourself all the way down through mid. Here's the issue, though. He's stealth. You don't know that he's coming out. But you have this quick window of opportunity. Shit, I should ult now. It's kind of hard to see, but like you don't have that instantaneous reaction. But oh, now he does. That condemn right there signifies that you have enough time. Like this brief window right here, right now, is your only time to ult to save. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, with that vision, that actually makes sense. You don't need to shield the Leona. Okay, that Jinx ult wasn't there. I was wrong. It's just that like when a Vayne dies randomly, it's kind of like you're kind of supposed to have that. So have that you have that window right there where you can just ult. And he tries to pick the shield, and you would have to aim as your dog here.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
They go on his taunt. Never mind. Now taunt, now taunt, now taunt, now taunt, taunt. What the fuck, dude? There are like thousands of windows right there. I can just keep yelling taunt in like 3 different directions. You don't want to taunt backwards. What the fuck? You taunt the backlines that are on you. The rest of your team have to do is just kill the front line, aka Kha'Zix, then rotate to the backline. Kha'Zix isn't that durable. He has no defensive item. He has health, but he has no resistances. On the backline, their backline's on you. This fucking guy, dude. Like, he's afraid when he's at 50% HP as a fucking tank. Like, what the fuck? Like, what else? Like, what? You have full HP and you're afraid to? Look at this fucking Volibear as a god. Like, he's fucking, like, walking into fucking inhibitor turret. Like, he doesn't even give a shit. Because he's just that fucking confident in himself. Unlike this guy. This guy's a fucking introvert. Like, holy shit. Zero fucking confidence. Like, he's still afraid to take the fucking tower. Now Fizz is dead. Like, holy... And what the fuck? Are you playing from fucking, like, China with 300 ping or something? Like, God, man, your thoughts are awful. Look at this guy. Holy fuck, man. Like, the most pussy-ass fucking frontline I've ever seen. Like, fuck, he could have 10k HP with, like, 9,000 armor. That's basically taking 0 damage from a single tower. Hell, you could even tank the fucking Nexus turret, and he'd still be afraid. Like, holy hell. This guy is a wimp. Calls himself a frontline. He can't even split. He can't split push. He can't protect his carries. He can't taunt properly. He can't act as a frontline. He can't do his job. Like, what can he do? I'm feeling like, what? This guy doesn't play top lane. Great. Do you know how to tank? Do you know? Okay, you don't play top lane. Do you play jungle? Do you play tanks in the jungle? No. Do you play support? Do you play tanks in the support? Shit. Do you play fucking Vayne and act as a frontline and know how to tank some damage for your damn team with I just tank a few shots for the tower? Shit. So that they get locked down and can't do anything like this. It's not gonna deal any damage though. Goes all in. Oh, okay, he's dead. Ugh, this guy. Jesus.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Like, I think he kind of like feels like masochist, like, or no, not masochist, wrong word, sadist. Kind of just enjoys letting his teammates suffer, like an ult, and they just kind of die. He's like, yeah, I'm getting carried, so I don't have to protect him or anything. I'll just let everyone else do the work. I played super poorly. Could have, you know, done a lot of better things like not taunt, landed my taunts, taunted the back line, protected my carries. But since we're winning the game and like I don't have to try anymore, I don't have to give effort in the game. Therefore, nothing matters. I don't really have to protect anymore. In fact, I could AFK right now and we could still win the game because my team is doing well and I'm not. So yeah. Individually, my performance sucked. But my performance also sucked. Out of team fights, split pushing, like control wise, I sucked. But none of that matters because I got carried. Like, dude, you have a warding ticket, right? you don't even place any ward. Again, really? Kill him again. Oh, maybe they should go through. Maybe it's so important that you shield the king. Who doesn't, again, doesn't take damage and is 1,000, 10,000 times all of your players. Like, he has more fucking commitment. You can tank. You can, because you're a fucking wimp. Useless ass son. Like, he's truly afraid to tank the tower. How much armor do you have? 297? But you're still afraid to tank tower? Towers? Dive? Protect your carries? He died. And like, it's just like, doesn't even matter. Like in high elo, you would get so fucking flamed. You would probably be shit on if you just open. Like, they probably would have ended the game because they just, oh, they're not protecting their carries. They just punish their mistakes. Like, luckily, the enemies can't do that because there's not enough resources on in order to punish the mistakes that he's making. So all these mistakes are just horrible. Like, yes, GA, that's great, but like,
Red team triple.
so many mistakes. Well, let's see. Aside from the fact that his shield placements pretty bad, teleport usage to defend pretty bad. What he did right, probably no, itemization was pretty off too, because Spirit Visage was a much better buy, especially versus Vladimir, because then you can your sustain makes your tradings 20% better. You heal 20% more, therefore you trade 20% more effectively. Math go hand in hand, right? All that, like, actually, like, you know, makes sense. There's gonna be a lot more covered as I write a vivid description of how this is gonna go about. But in terms of pressure, he did a lot of grouping. Okay, so that's cool. But when you're grouping, you shouldn't when you're grouping, he doesn't need to rely so heavily on using teleport. It's more of his ult. Like, he should be split pushing using his W to split push, because that makes his split push much more effective and much more problematic for the enemy team. 7 keys keeper. So we're gonna go check out his op.gg. I want to check out what his masteries and his runes would be. So it doesn't seem to be on this server. So let's check Europe West. That's not it. That's not it. He went 1, 2, and 22. Shielding. Shields are important. Shielding the right target, having the awareness to shield the right targets at the right time, at the right moment, are very critical. Okay, probably not this server. Let's try EU Nordic East. Okay, let's try Oceania. Let's try LAN or Brazil. LAN. Turkey. Laos. Russia. Alright, I gotta open up the replay again. Seven Keys Keeper. Tonic Sun is another player's username. Alright. Go back up here. Tonic was playing Vayne, I believe, so could be wrong. Jeez, how long was this game? This should be patch 5.16. The match should be at least recorded on OpGG. Lord Arthur 83. Suksen Law. Suksen Law is playing Leona, alright. Well, actually, this game in particular doesn't matter because I saw that what 7 Keeper has a lot of Shen games. So let's just go back to what he was at. 7 Keys Keeper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check his OpGG. So it's silver game, okay. We're gonna see how he plays Shen. This is support. Support. Top. Alright. We're gonna go to see if his I don't have any match timelines, do I? Is there a runes and masteries check? Oh shit. Huh. Oh, I guess I can't view the runes and masteries. At least not now because it's not recent games. Right? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I don't have any recent games of his top lane Shen. Alright, let's just go through his actual runes and masters. Does he have more pages? Let's see which one I can guess is the Shen page. This is the correct Shen page. No, actually, do we run health per level on Shen? No, you run cooldowns and AP. You run AP for sure though. This is an okay page. Killing is my business. This is also an okay page. It's not too bad. But this is heavily reliant on split pushing. Yeah, anything with cooldown. Basically, you take cooldown per level. You take some armor or magic resist, and you want those scaling. You want to take AP for pressure, or you take physical damage, and then you take magic pen for increased damage during lane pressure. So because you got to split push this Shen, not just dilly dally around. As for masteries, 921-0 or 030-0, and because Shen doesn't really rely on his trading and lane like too heavily. 921 is also fine. You can also do 624. What you do is you put 4 in the cooldown reduction, 1 in feast, and 1 in butcher, 1 in feast. So that gives you as much sustain as possible, and then you put everything else in the defensive tree. So you have as much defense and a little bit of 5 extra cooldown reduction. You get 20% from your innate, 15% scaling plus the 5% from your masteries. So that's 20% with just runes and masters alone. You buy a spirit visage, that's 10% more. That's 30%. Then you're only missing 10%. So then you start itemization. You start your itemization, and you look for. Go to my profile, item sets. You look for an item that gives cooldown reduction. That also gives you tank stats. So an item like that would be you could definitely choose to get Login of the Iron Solari since people used to build on supports. You don't have to. Not own record, definitely not own record for the 3rd time because own record is not the right option. Not Mikhail's. Jesus, where are the defensive items? Alright, I guess the only other 10%. You can also get Ionian, but boots, but Merchant is much better. That's 10% more CDR, so yeah, 30%. That's close enough to 40. But 30% cooldown reduction is pretty good because then your shields come up pretty soon. So shielding the right target is a lot what I talked about in this game. Let's see. Taunts. Don't taunt freely to harass, especially not in a tower because you take tower shots for free. You burn 35 gold that early game. And when you're fighting an immobile champion like Vladimir, like some melees have struggle against Vladimir's and some melees don't. I'm gonna name a few melees that struggle against Vladimir or at least used to struggle against Vladimir. Let's see. No, actually, he has a gap closer. What melees don't have gap close? Okay, Mundo kind of struggles against Vladimir just a little bit. We got Cho'Gath, sorta, because the rupture is an issue. Malphite, definitely a good one. Maokai, Singed, sorta. But basically, the people that don't struggle against Vladimir that are melee are those that can gap close all in. Irelia, Riven, Renekton, and especially those that are very relevant in the early game. So, this has been Daniel 10. You can follow me on Facebook.com/LOLveggie or Twitter at LOLveggie. Thank you for watching, and this video will be up soon. See you guys next time.